On behalf of us, thank you very much, Prasant, for everything you've done for us. I think especially from the point of view of Mel, and those that are closer to her than us, are very appreciative of what you've done for her.
Yes.
And I remember you specifically saying that you'd never come across... Excuse me, this is terrible.
Hang on. He's getting all emotional.
Let it out, CJ, let it out. Just cry. It's okay to love
Ladies
it
and
now.
gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I gotta sing it. No, but from her friend's point of view, I'm sure they're very grateful, and from us that have become friends with Mel, we're very grateful as well. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And you've made our trip very enjoyable.
You reckon?
You probably don't understand, but for us, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity for us. For you, as much as you enjoy it, it's also a job, and I'm sure you see a lot of good-looking people like ourselves.
Absolutely.
No, but for us, we may never come back to Kathmandu or Nepal, and we thank you very much for the opportunity and the pleasure that you've given us, and the stories we tell. So, thank you, Prasant.
Thank you.
As the youngest of the group, Alan was the oldest and I was the youngest. Oh, sorry, Mel, sub-young.
Okay.
You know, I think it's destined at times to be somewhere in some place. This is not something I'm making up. It's straight from the heart. So this trek wasn't supposed to be led by me.
Ah.
It's supposed to be led by somebody else.
Oh, meant to be. Great.
It's not Susan. Suzanne. It's not Susan.
A boy named Sue!
Hey! How do you do?
With the dreadies, eh? But it so happened, like, you know, the company called me up and said, you're leading the trek. And I knew who was leading the trek. Okay. But he was given very short notice before you guys came. So he was like kind of pissed off.
Oh.
He only got the news when he came to Kathmandu, and Lakpa, the grey salt guy, he told him about it.
The grumpy man.
Yes. He seems grumpy.
He's a fucking grumpy.
We always say that to other people when we are like. That's what I think. I don't know what to make of that, but
Anyway, that's irrelevant.
that was the destiny, and you know, I was put up with this group. You know, the first group before this, I had a wilderness group, Wilderness Adelaide. You know, so they run a school. So that was a charity group I did, and all of them were about 50s. Okay. Most of them, like, you know, I've done trek before.
You had a group of balance.
Yeah, but they were all cheeky babes.
Oh,
Babes. Cheeky babes. Cheeky babes. Like,
and then you know, and they always tease me about, you know, what I was getting in the next trip. And you know, they'll say, you'll have nice girls and we'll tease you about it. When I came along, I never knew that I was leading this group. Fortunately for me, unfortunately for me, yeah, these babes coming along. So yeah, I was like, oh, each group, oh, pretty dodgy.
pretty mixed.
Pretty dodgy, dodgy, yeah,
Dodgy.
yeah. I was like, you know, in a very tight situation, you know. And Susan called me up and said, you know.
I bet he said there's some hot air.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, sweating all the way. And then I came here, I briefed you guys.
We were like...
I went on the first day from Lukla to Kar, and then we moved along to Jimmy. And I'm pretty happy to say. Adam!
Yeah, he's
Pretty happy
talking.
to say. You know? This was the most fun-loving group I've ever met. I'm not making joke, guys. I don't do things which I think I'm not, you know, comfortable with. So it's straight from the heart. Okay, congratulations to everybody who made it, not made it, but still there.
Still made it.
Made up.
Yeah. And I'm very glad I was leading this trip. And I told the guy who was supposed to lead this trip.
Oh yeah.
You know?
You missed out, man.
He called me up and said, you missed very good.
Delicious. Did you just say?
I didn't say that in English though. Something
Visto!
He said ram ram.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll come along and do the cheers.
You're a good speech maker.
Yeah.
I don't do that normally until it's straight from the heart.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers down the other end.
So yeah, thank you very much for betting it. You know, not only a memorable trip for me, but for the entire group.
No, on my side, it's not that cushion.
It's not just me. You can come along and you can have stories about it. But I believe Pratham would be saying the same story to plenty of his treks, readers. Or maybe stuff.
Pass.
That was the reason why we did the Rest and Fury down at the end.
Oh, Rest and Fury D.
I would have, it's my call whether to do it or not. And I said to him, maybe before the Chola Pass, I think we should do it.
Even before then.
So when Melly was still with us,
You were like,
Before Chola.
when Melly was with us,
Pass up your ass, alright?
Alan.
I like that.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
cheers.
Making it there. Yeah. Happy and successful.
I'm dying. You're from the mountain.
90.
It's going